Welcome to Bubbin' It, the channel I created to help people transition into a new you with a new personal vibe and setting your own trends instead of following trends. And one of the things that I've really gotten into collecting to help me in that journey is designer eyewear. I want to start out telling you about the pair I'm wearing today, as a lot of my frames are from this designer in Japan called Matsuda. This is Matsuda. And I have a number of different unique frames. This is somewhat of a retro 1949, 50s look director frame. And it comes in a couple of different colors. I love wearing them all. The other pair I have happens to be in a dark green. And the thing about Matsuda is they have a lot of unique detailing and scribing going on throughout the frame. These are made out of acetate, and they're very sturdy and very slick. Lots of comments on these glasses as you wear them, you'll see. A couple of different really unique pairs that I want to show you. Starting out with one of my favorite pair, noticing that it has a lot of scribing and almost like a sunshade built into the top in kind of a bone white color. These are pretty awesome. And then getting into more of that artist look, different shape, different type of color. It's also a Matsuda frame. And there's a lot of very individualized frames here. I recently got into somewhat of a 70s type of a vibe, and a lot of that oversized look. The same scribing on the side, a lot of detail in the temple hinges. But you can see each pair of glasses really sets a tone for the day. I wear a different pair every day. Sometimes I change out 2 or 3 times a day depending on what I'm doing and where I'm going. Somewhat of a more traditional Matsuda frame. A real new pair of Matsudas I just got along that kind of Japanese artist look are these really cool black and gold Matsuda acetate mixed with metal. These are really trick. Lots of comments on these throughout the day when I'm wearing them, that's for sure. They're unique. These are all unique pieces. You're not going to find these anywhere else other than Matsuda. Another kind of a cool pair, which I recently got. I haven't put lenses in these yet. These are still sunglasses. I call these my Terminator frames. Look at the grill that they put on the side. Also kind of a unique oval shape. But you can really set your style and set a trend forward look depending on the statement you're trying to make and really the statement you feel like making for the day. So my purpose for this video is just to show you how something like eyewear can totally transition your feel and look and style depending on your journey for your daily life. These are from a company called Theo, T-H-E-O. Having trouble getting these on. Here we go. I call these my Dr. Seuss lenses, and I like wearing these more in the winter because of the coloration of them, but I get a lot of comments on these. Again, really unique, somewhat of a round shape, but it's the color palette that's really different. Theo, T-H-E-O, another high-end designer company. This is another pair from Theo that I thought would be kind of interesting. Purple. I call these my comic book glasses, a little bit square, retro looking, a little Dick Tracy action going on here. Getting back to Matsuda, if you're into the Beatles, you're into John Lennon, these are my John Lennon frames. They're lightweight, They're thin, they're low profile temples, and I have a lot of comments when I wear these as well. And they're fun to wear. They're easy, light, and great lenses. These babies are from a brand new manufacturer I researched. These are called VAVA lenses or frames, VAVA. And look at these. These are retro from a vinyl album on a record player. That's what the designer was coming up with when he made these glasses. And check these out. How cool is this? So I don't know if you think I look different with every pair that I put on, but I think I look really outlandish in some of these, and they're really fun to see how people react when they see them. The frame is acetate, and then they've got a really high-end aluminum temple with a spring hinge. Really nice action on these glasses for sure. Then I decided to go a little bit traditional, and I got this really interesting pair. And the detail about these is that it's a cut that's not symmetrical. So you'll see the shape of the frame is pointy here, a little bit more flat here. They're really different. And you might really enjoy something like this by Morimoto. It's a Japanese designer frame maker also. Very high end, very nice, very different. So I hope this video helps give you some ideas on how to change your look without doing anything major except investing in some cool frames. But I love collecting things, and I just got into collecting these frames and thought I'd share my collection with you.